Ever wondered if one investment could give you exposure to nearly every major tech innovation happening right now? That's why I'm watching SCHG closely. This ETF isn't just dipping into technology. It has nearly 48% of its holdings in tech giants like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, and Tesla. With 56% of the fund concentrated in its top 10 stocks, it delivers massive exposure to the leaders in AI, cloud computing, and automation. SCHG is focused on established giants with proven track records. These companies have adapted to economic changes over time. The expense ratio is just 0.04%, ensuring almost every dollar stays invested rather than going toward fees. This makes a big difference over time. With corporate spending on AI, cloud infrastructure, and digital transformation accelerating, SCHG is positioned to capture the next wave of growth. What if I told you there's an ETF that could pay you while you sleep? That's exactly what SCHG offers, especially valuable for 2025's uncertain market. What sets SCHG apart is its smart approach to dividends. It focuses on strong businesses with the ability to keep growing payouts. With $64 billion in assets, it's clear that income-focused investors trust this strategy. The fund holds powerhouses like BlackRock, Home Depot, and Verizon. SCHD spreads risk across multiple sectors, balancing exposure across financials, healthcare, consumer staples, and energy. With an ultra-low expense ratio of just 0.06%, SCHD maximizes your investment. It's a defensive powerhouse for steady income and downside protection. Are you ready for the underdog story of 2025? Small-cap stocks have been waiting in the wings for nearly a decade, significantly underperforming. But I believe 2025 could be their moment to shine, and the iShares Small Cap ETF, IJR, might be the perfect vehicle to capitalize on this potential breakout. These companies are still in their high-growth phase, with far more room to expand than established giants. They're the businesses that could become tomorrow's household names. IJR focuses on just 600 of the highest-quality small-cap companies in the U.S., including names like Bath & Body Works and Alaska Air. Historically, small-cap stocks perform exceptionally well when interest rates decline and economic growth remains solid. With inflation cooling and shifts in monetary policy on the horizon, conditions appear increasingly favorable for a small-cap renaissance. The diversification within IJR adds another layer of appeal across multiple sectors. These sectors include financials, industrials, consumer discretionary, and healthcare, offering broad exposure. This broad exposure means you're not betting on just one segment of the small-cap universe. With an expense ratio of just 0.06%, IJR offers cost efficiency in small-cap exposure. This cost advantage compounds over time, especially if we see the small-cap breakout I'm anticipating. In a world where everything happens online, who protects it all? The iShares Cybersecurity and Technology ETF, IHAC, aims to answer that question. IHACK's focus on cybersecurity makes it a top pick for 2025, targeting a critical and rapidly expanding sector. This is not just another tech ETF, it captures the growth of companies committed to defending our digital infrastructure. With cyber threats growing and attacks increasing, companies like IHAC aren't just an option, they are essential. IHACK's portfolio includes 46 carefully selected companies, with nearly half in its top 10 holdings. These companies are not just security providers, they're the innovation leaders creating next-generation protections. Every new AI implementation, cloud migration, and digital transformation creates new security vulnerabilities that must be addressed. As companies continue their digital evolution, spending on cybersecurity isn't optional, it's mandatory. IHAC comes with a higher expense ratio of 0.47%, but it's one of the most cost-effective cybersecurity ETFs available. The slightly higher fee is justified by the targeted exposure you're getting in cybersecurity. Looking ahead to 2025, cybersecurity spending will accelerate as regulatory requirements tighten and breaches increase. Companies providing AI-powered security solutions will likely see their valuations expand significantly. Wait, utilities? For an AI-focused portfolio? It may sound counterintuitive, but the Select Sector SPDR Utilities ETF, XLU, is one overlooked AI play for 2025. Every ChatGPT query and data center expansion shares one critical requirement: massive amounts of electricity. As AI adoption rises, so does the demand for power. XLU's portfolio includes 34 essential service providers such as NextEra Energy, Duke Energy, Southern Company, and Dominion Energy. These aren't flashy tech stocks, but they control the infrastructure that supports our digital economy, including AI data centers. Utility companies are quietly positioning themselves for the coming surge in energy demand from AI advancements. XLU offers both a growth opportunity and a defensive position. Utilities provide stability and reliable dividends during market volatility. With unprecedented power requirements of expanding AI infrastructure, these steady companies align with powerful growth trends in the market. The expense ratio of just 0.09% makes XLU a cost-effective way to add this exposure to your portfolio. The dividend yield from these utility companies provides income while waiting for AI-driven demand growth to materialize. By 2025, the market will recognize utilities as essential AI infrastructure plays, leading to multiple expansion and dividend growth. How do I put together these 5 compelling ETFs in a portfolio? This is where strategic allocation becomes crucial. I see SCHG and iHack as your growth engines, capturing continued technology and cybersecurity expansion. SCHD serves as your stability core, providing income and downside protection. IJR offers exposure to the potential small-cap breakout, while XLU gives you defensive positioning and hidden AI exposure. The right balance depends on your time horizon and risk tolerance. I suggest higher allocations to SCHG, iHack, and IJR for longer horizons. Those nearing retirement might lean more on SCHD and XLU for their income and stability characteristics. This 5 ETF portfolio is powerful for 2025 with comprehensive market coverage and diversification across market caps and sectors. These 5 ETFs represent my highest conviction opportunities to balance growth potential with prudent risk management. From the tech giants in SCHG to the essential service providers in XLU, each fund plays a specific role in navigating the markets. Remember, the best portfolio isn't the one that performs perfectly in a single scenario, but one that delivers solid results across multiple potential futures. By combining these 5 ETFs in proportions aligned with your personal goals, you'll be well positioned regardless of specific trends in 2025. I'm excited about the opportunities ahead, and I hope this deep dive has provided you with valuable insights for your investment decisions. Which of these ETFs interests you most? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.